And we are back. And we are with Andrew Peters. Jeff is looking more like you. Just so you know, he was here the other day, and I thought it was you.
I am looking more like Jeff.
Yeah, he's the younger one.
I'm the younger one.
Oh, that's
I think
what it is.
you have to remember the age. I am looking more like Jeff day by day by day. Amen.
So
thanks
you're usually interviewing us. It's good to have
This is weird. I like this because normally when I'm working, I have to ask all the questions because the guys don't want to ask questions. So this is great. I appreciate you reversing the roles.
So what do you think here? All the guys that we've talked to were, all the Canadian guys and girls that we talked to love ball hockey more so than, in my experience, more so than like Americans. So like when we talk to yourself and your brother and like Marty, like love ball hockey. Let's go. Is that? I mean, Canadians love ball hockey. What's that all about?
Canadians love hockey, right? So ball hockey, everyone talks about, see, here's the misconception. Everyone talks about, being out on the pond in the wintertime. And yeah, that's true when you could find a pond. I mean, but ball hockey, there was no ice in the summer. It was in Canada, especially Ontario, the rinks are like this and it's box lacrosse. Right? So ball hockey was all you had. Ball hockey was all you had to stick handle and play, and it was easy. I mean, you could always find kids that wanted to play ball hockey. So, that's I'm like honest. I'm being totally honest with you here. I love going out and playing in charity games. You know what I mean? I really do. Like it's the most fun hockey's been in years for me. But ball hockey, just the idea of it is amazing. I mean, it's like it. I hate to give the cliche, but it's it's like it literally is like being a kid. I mean, like Brody doesn't like playing hockey at all. He hates the skates. They're uncomfortable. I don't blame him. Like that, I don't want to play. The skates are too uncomfortable. Perfect, but he'll play ball hockey.
Go in the driveway, go in the basement.
Yeah, we were out there today. He was practicing for today. He's out there now.
Marty was telling stories in Quebec. Of course, it's like 0 degrees, and the plows come through, and they cut like the road, so you get like a 5 or 6 foot vertical wall of snow.
Well, where he came from, the snow was crazy.
Right.
I mean, I just grew up over the river, so it's kind of like like it is here, right? But where he is, I mean. Yeah, and he still does that. Like he still likes to make sure, and he likes to make sure that the edges are clean in the in the driveway and whatever. But no, you know what? We played. My brother and I played ball hockey growing up. There were older kids. Jeremy and Nick, were their names, and they used to always come down and play. It was like a routine Saturday. It didn't matter. There'd be a knock at the door by 10 o'clock.
Of course.
Right? Like, Mom.
Someone's like carrying the
No
net.
one knows this nowadays. Our kids aren't going to be able to know this, but tell me when you need to take over. But our kids won't realize home phones used to ring and parents would leave it off the hook. So that by like 9 o'clock in the morning, Mom would put the phone on the hook. So like you would call and it would just way back before call waiting. Right? So, yeah. So we'd go out and play every Saturday, Sunday, like year-round, right in front of our house, year-round.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I lived in a cul-de-sac. It was perfect because we just throw the net out there, and then 2 or 3 kids would be playing. Some kid rides his bike by. You want to play? Yep. Next thing you know, you got like 4-on-4, 5-on-5, and it would last for hours.
Jeff doesn't know this because Jeff was not around much after, like I was 13, 14. He was always off Canada national camps in the summer, training camps, like gone year-round, right? So I was an only child from about 11 or 12, but ball hockey, I mean, Ridley Road. You ever been to Ridley?
Oh, yeah.
We grew up right there. I mean, My dad was the athletic director. We grew up right there. They paved that road back in like 1992. So I'm 12. I'm born in 80. Or so I told them on the
on the waiver.
On the waiver. And I rollerbladed up and down that street. It was 1 kilometer back and forth.
It's a great area too.
Oh, it's just, So anyway.
So Andrew, you've been involved with the 11-day power play since 2017. You reffed our, I think, opening right for Original 40. You've
was
been
fun.
around every year. The community shift started. We asked you and Pat Cletta to kind of help us, generate that final game, get the excitement of all these teams fundraising to vie to play against you guys. And it's worked. I mean, the guys the players that you're playing tonight, guys and girls, they've fundraised so hard and to play against you. How does it feel to come here and have them want to score on you?
Well,
that
going
would
to be
make
it's
them-
going to be easy because I honestly I thought about this line for a long time today. I thought about I'm going to give you 100% of my heart, but 11% of my effort. and that's what people can expect from me out there today. But they're not. Listen, they're not. Come on, let's be honest. They're not doing that to play against us. They're doing that to raise money for your foundation. I mean, let's be realistic, and everybody, you don't even, I don't know what the degree of separation is in the world to someone that has cancer, right? But, it's everybody knows somebody that knows
Right.
somebody that has been affected. I mean,
Yeah.
we lost lots of people. I mean, there's so many people, and that you start to think about it, and the numbers just keep going up of people that right, and it's like, my God, so what you guys are doing is great. So that's why they're doing it, and they're not doing it.
Yeah,
to play
Wow.
but
against us.
they do look forward to it.
They look
and
forward to
we
it.
we appreciate you guys all being a part of it. We've been friends for a few years now. Had a lot of fun times with hockey and otherwise. But, Patty and Marty, Pax, Timmy Kennedy, you guys have been with us from the start. So we appreciate it. These kids will love it. And the adults too, because, the kids the kids will be
How many games did you play this year?
not as many as they usually do.
Okay, you came
He's
out
been on
looking.
set.
You came out looking better this year at the end than you did last year.
I was hurting.
Okay, whatever year you did the 40 guys, that was incredible. You guys I came in toward the end to watch you guys play the start and the end, and I, keeping in contact with my brother and whatnot throughout the whole thing. I mean, seeing you guys at the end of that was crazy. It was crazy, but I feel like last year you got beat to hell, man. Lost your tooth, black eye. I'm looking at you
Stitches.
like that final buzzer must have just,
Dedication, baby.
Yeah, good for you.
Speaking of dedication, we mentioned the 3 teams you're playing.
Nice transition. That is hundreds
That's
of
all-
hours.
You're getting
That's all
kudos.
Uplifter video. That's my tutelage from
That
Uplifter.
is nice. That is nice.
JJ would be
Speaking of-
proud.
Yeah. You're going to keep me on my toes.
So Owens Oilers, Mike Carroll, Adam Carroll, the Carroll brothers, and Purple Parrots is their name, and Bill Chef Lucas, who you know. Those 3 teams this year raised over $200,000. 3 teams.
3 teams.
The 3 teams that are playing today, over $200,000.
With small rosters. Very
It's
small
unreal.
rosters.
In a time like this,
And Bill Chef Lucas'
right?
team.
Like you look at what's going on around the world, and
He's
things
only
like that.
telling you this, Andrew, because he wants you to be, not so rough out there when you play. Like, should we bring it up?
Have you seen his
I've learned.
hands?
Listen, let me tell you guys something.
Roll the video. No.
I am, from the standpoint of competitive nature, I've put that, the emotions away, so to speak.
We're only
no, but
kidding.
Except for that
I know.
6-year-old guy who you ran over last year.
that,
2 years ago.
No.
That was 2 years ago.
No. Listen, I'm
Yep.
very specific about wording and how people word things. So if you're going to word it properly.
Okay. Correct me.
The 60-year-old guy, he wasn't 60, was he?
No,
No,
he's younger
no.
than
Okay,
that.
okay. That couldn't get out of my way.
More apt.
Just being honest.
More accurate.
Let's just say it like it is.
He wasn't as quick as you on your
It
feet.
wasn't that. I didn't see him coming. I mean, like we talked about it. I felt terribly. I'm like,
He bounced right back up.
I know he
You
did.
guys fist bump and away he
Oh,
went.
I
Listen,
felt-
we have great
I felt
pictures.
So
His helmet
felt-
went flying. Or no, your helmet went flying.
And of course, yes, mine did. And of course, I had to do it. It had to be me. It had to be me. But it was a hell of a shimmy shake in the corner
I
first.
remember.
I don't care what anybody says.
I remember.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't teach that. You got to work on that.
That was a good D move.
It was a little
I was surprised. That's like a Victor Hedman move.
Once in a lifetime.
So Alan
He's
Davis,
right.
Alan Davis just commented on our YouTube. Anybody who wants to comment can. That you wouldn't last 3 hours.
He's right.
He's
No,
your
no, no.
boss, so of course you're saying he's right.
He's one side of my boss, yeah, and he's right. Yeah, he's a radio side, but I'm gonna tell you, he's absolutely right. I like I said to you, 100% of the heart. Where's the camera you look into? 100% of the heart, 11% of the effort. Okay, let's all say that together.
All right, last thing, because you got to go with your team. Who's winning the cup?
How good does that, like, I'm not trying to steal anyone's thunder. Anyone, if they're listening and they listen to our show, know that we're Tuck bias, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But
Alex is doing amazing, playing awesome.
my God, I mean, he is just
played in our
playing
event.
at a different, yeah, he was here just at a different level. And I know we got to go. So I got to go Vegas. I'm gonna go with a little bit of bias. I don't know that I even picked them to be in the final, to be honest with you, but they changed my opinion.
Vegas versus Tampa. Vegas wins. Islanders look
I don't know
good.
about Tampa.
Islanders
I
look
don't know.
good, though.
I don't. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Did you notice we're wearing the same jersey?
Yeah, I did.
Am I-
Are you? Yeah, you're playing. Well, I did. I don't go on Twitter much anymore, but I retweeted that you were, happy to
gonna
play with some
try.
skilled players.
I'm only going to try because I've never been able to participate because I don't ice skate. So this is my chance.
So
You
first,
want to
you're
know
gonna
how hard I'm going? I'm not even tying these up. I'm not even tying them up. I'm going to just let them. I don't anticipate rolling an ankle with the effort I'm going to give.
Well, you're going to
But
set
my
me up
heart,
with a
like I
pass,
said,
though?
Mike, say it with me.
100% of the heart, 11% of the effort.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Congratulations again. Another
Thanks,
year.
man. Appreciate
Got
it.
to go partake. Do we wear masks the whole game?
On the bench.
On the
when you're not in play.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll stay on the floor a little longer. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Thanks,
That's your
bud.
job to say that.